you've obviously walked onto a set 100 times before, but that first time walking on as the boss, what was that like?
That's a good question. No one's asked me that yet. I'm serious. Yeah, I forgot about that. That was interesting and a little nerve-wracking, but they're nerve-wracking and exciting at the same time. Yeah, now I remember. That's exactly what it was like. But you don't have a choice. That's the good part. You don't have a choice but to get on with it and get the day done. So you kind of put your head down and start moving through. And then I remember, now that you mention it, later that day, that first day or then the second day, it was really, we had a whole lot to do, and it was really a tough scene to get all the shots and get the scene shot in the amount of time we had. Every day was like that. And it got real sticky and kind of tricky for about 2 hours there. And then once we got through that, the whole film started to take off. And then I could really, I started to feel the groove of it. And I don't know if that's the case in all these films, but yeah, that was pretty nerve-wracking. My stomach was really doing a lot of tricks that day.
Were you a tough taskmaster? Did you at least get your own director's chair?
I did, and the joke was I don't think I ever got to sit in my director's chair. I don't really, you've been on film sets, so everyone works off a monitor, and I don't know that I'll ever do that. Maybe I will. There are advantages to it, I suppose. I mean, I know there are, but I want to watch, like the old-fashioned way, down by the camera and watch the people do what they do. Yeah, that was the joke. There was always somebody in my chair. I don't ever remember sitting down at all. I'm sure I sat at some point. I was smoking cigars at the time, so I remember sitting outside on some concrete steps talking to some of the guys with a cigar. So I know I sat that day for a couple of minutes.
You remember a fellow named Charlie Weiss?
No, doesn't really ring a bell. No.
You'd remember. Bald, glasses, kind of sweaty.
I tend to remember the suits rather than the people in them.
The world's going to be demanding to see more of you as director. Tell me this has whet your appetite for more films.
I do, yeah, I do. I have another one that I turned down because I thought someone could do it better than this particular project, but now I'm working on one that's really light and breezy. Totally different. That's challenging, but we're trying to do now. We're trying to get made. I've got to go make a movie as an actor first, and then come back, and hopefully we'll put this one together. In fact, two that I want to direct.